Welcome to Sculpture Studios. Hopefully most of you will recognise one of these. If not, this is a Pokeball, and here we're working for Pokemon. This isn't the first time we've worked with this company and made one of their characters. A few years back, Aden created 4 3-metre tall Kids for the release of the new Nintendo Pokémon Gold Edition. For this job though, we've been asked to make another electric type, and we've been asked to create a life-size, or what would be a life-size version, of Pikachu, probably the most recognisable Pokemon of all. We've been contacted by Anthony Cornish, the marketing director at Pokémon International in London, and we were sent a couple of models of Pikachu, showing the blend of shape and the pose that they wanted. It's easy to find images of Pikachu on the internet, classically rocking the peace symbol or waving as standard, but we were asked to create him in a very specific way, a combination of these two figures. He's going to be standing about 40 centimetres tall from his feet to the top of his head, and 50 centimetres in total to the top of his ears. Aden begins by gridding up the polystyrene in order to scale the model up to the correct dimensions. He draws a front and side on reference on the polystyrene block, and using our hot wire table, cuts the cubist form of the sculpture out. It's going to be created in polystyrene or styrofoam first, and will be given a blanket coat of glass fibre and worked up to a really high standard of finish. As only one figure is going to be created, and the item is relatively small to clean up, we're not going down the mould making route, and we're going straight over the master pattern with glass fibre.
Here we have Pikachu. That's the look of him, all sanded down now. Take a photograph of this and send it to my client. See if they like it, if there's any little nuances that they want to change, or anything generally that they don't like about him. So here's a mix between that little baby there and this one here. So when you do a mix, you're never clear on how the shape should look, but the client didn't seem to be that sure either. So it's a compromise between the two. But it's 400 between the top and the bottom, plus his ears. I think it looks quite nice. Pikachu.
We send photographic updates to the client along the way, and after we've made all the necessary amendments so that they're happy with him, we protect the polystyrene form with a sticky back tin foil. We then go over with glass fibre and resin, and proceed to fill the surface with car body fillers and sand it all back. As you can see, even at this early stage, there's already a little static in him, but we need to make sure that Pikachu is fully charged by the time he's ready to go out. We do this by giving him a grey 2K primer first, once the bodywork is smooth enough, and then we move on to charging, and giving him that bold yellow colour. Unless you're a true Pokemon master like Jess here, please don't try this at home. Now he's all fully charged up and that bold yellow colour is revealed, we move on to the details of his body. By the way, we didn't actually electrify him. The yellow colour is made of a 2K car body paint, like the primer underneath, for a nice strong colour. Carrying on. The details on Pikachu are 2 brown stripes on his back and a zigzag pattern at the base of his zigzag tail. There are also 2 black points at the end of his ears, and here you can see we're adding mock-up decals for the face to send an image to the client. This way we can get approval that everything's in the correct place before we spray them on permanently. Our clients were very particular about the sculpture, and understandably so. As the flagship character of their brand, they wanted it just right, and so hopefully we could accommodate all the details that they wanted. With anyone we make sculpture for, it's always important for us to take into account the client's needs and wishes so that they're happy with the end result. Another good thing about this job is that there are a few Pokemon fans in our team, so this was an enjoyable project for us to take on.
Now here we have Pikachu all finished, looking really nice. They've had some amendments. They wanted the eyes and the cheeks flattened off so it looks semi-sheen. I think he's pinched perfect now, so all good. Just going to bubble wrap him. We made this lovely little sturdy box here, so it can be all packed in tight. Pikachu. Pika.
He's then taken to site and is set up in the new Pokémon Interactive Exhibition Centre at Kidzania in Westfield, West London. We'd like to thank Anthony Cornish especially for coming to us with this project. Hopefully Pikachu creates a nice spark with those that visit the centre. We look forward to working with Pokemon again in the future, possibly when it's time for Pikachu to evolve. Please feel free to leave any comments below, as they're always appreciated, and hit the subscribe button for our latest videos. You can like Sculpture Studios on Facebook, and for more of our work, visit sculpturestudios.co.uk. Thank you very much for watching.